Hi, my name is Tony Kovatch, and I'm the artist in residence here at Liberty Bellows in Philadelphia. I want to welcome you back to our series of instructional videos for the piano accordion. The next few lessons in this unit are going to focus on technique in theory used in blues and rock styles of accordion playing. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to play a 12-bar blues progression, as well as the blues scale that is used to craft melodies and to improvise in this style. First, let's review our 7th chords. To find the 7th of your triad, you're simply going to add a minor third above the 5th. So here's our C triad, and then you're going to go up 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. That means our C7 chord is C, E, G, and B flat. Let's do the same thing for F. Let's figure out what the minor third would be above C. 1, 2, 3. Our F7 chord is F, A, C, and E flat. And then we'll do the same thing for G major. Here's our triad. Let's figure out what the 7th is. 1, 2, 3. It looks like our G7 chord is going to be G, B, D, and F. C7, F7, G7. Because we want to avoid awkward shifts, let's find those same chords in this register. You're going to put your thumb on E, index finger on G, third finger on B flat, and C will be on top. For F7, your thumb will be on E flat, index on F, your middle finger on A, and C will be on top. For G7, your thumb will be on D, index on F, third finger on G, and your pinky will be on B. So again, we have C7, F7, and G7. However, because we're going to be playing the root in our left hand, it makes a lot more sense to only play the 3rd, 5th, and 7th for each chord. That means for C7, we're only going to voice E, G, and B flat, because the left hand is going to play the C. For F7, you're going to play E flat, A, and D. And for G7, you're only going to play D, F, and B. In our left hand, we're going to be playing exclusively our fundamental bass and our 7th chord buttons today. So here's C7, F7, G7. An extremely common chord progression in blues is called the 12-bar blues progression, and it sounds like this. 4 measures of your 1 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you play 2 measures of your 4 chord, which is F7. 1, 2, then back to your tonic, 1, 2. Then you're going to play your dominant G7 for 1 measure, then your 4, then 2 measures of the tonic. Here that is again, see if you can follow along. Here's your 1 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, to your 4 chord, 1, 2, back to the tonic, 1, 2, to your 5 chord, 4 chord, tonic. This time I'm not going to shout out any chord names. Instead of playing straight quarter notes, let's play this much more interesting rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice the first chunk occurs right on the 1, 1. But the second chunk occurs between the 2 and the 3, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try the whole progression in this feel. Now let's talk about the blues scale. To achieve the characteristic blues sound, musicians flat the 3rd and the 7th notes of the major scale. So if we're in C, that means we're going to be using E flat, and we're also going to be using B flat. The blues scale is not another one of our typical 7-note scales. Instead, it is a pentatonic scale, meaning it only has 5 notes. This means that there are going to be certain gaps in the scale. Check it out. Our pentatonic scale is C, E flat, F, G, B flat, and C. The interesting thing about the blues scale is that we'll often be playing a chord like C7 in our left hand, which has an E natural, but we're playing an E flat in the right hand. Listen to the interesting interplay. All of this being said, it is extremely common to add the flat 5th in as a passing tone. This means you never hang on it for very long, but instead you use it when traveling into either the 4th or the 5th. People also refer to this as a sliding or bending note. So think of the blues scale as a pentatonic scale, but with an extra note that is really handy for sliding into the 5 or the 4. Short patterns like this are called licks or riffs. Licks using the blues scale can be played over all 3 chords of the progression. They will always fit the chord that's being played in the left hand. Listen to this simple riff and see how it fits on the 12-bar blues progression. Here's another example. This lick uses the flat 5th bending tone. Here's one more. This one is incredibly simple. Once you know a few riffs, you can combine them to create an interesting solo. Join us next time as we explore different rock and blues accompaniment patterns in the left hand. Thanks for watching.